How y'all doing about monsters at jokes and encouraging points with the Powerpunk Gamer here, and boy did we get some bombs this week. So here I am with another episode of Gaming News. And just to clarify again, the My Thoughts and Gaming News sections have been combined into one, so in our report on Gaming News, I will also be giving my thoughts on said news. All of it really this week is coming from the Big N. If you don't know what that means, it just means Nintendo. I just like to call them the Big N. But all the news this week has come from the Big N, and this video is going to be a lot shorter than what my normal videos are. Usually they're around 15 to 30 minutes. Now I'm going in a different direction, going to make them shorter. So guys, this week's news, let's get to it. This week it is, as I speak today, Tuesday, May 16th, and, well, first I'll cover the one thing. Rumors have now been announced that a Zelda game is coming to mobile. Now, they are rumors, there are no specifics, nor do we have any details, so we have no idea what kind of game it's going to be, or, if it's going to appear at all, but speculation and rumors have already lit the internet, so who knows. There are many, mysteries surrounding it, including how will it play. Will it play like Super Mario Run, where you kind of do some menial one-handed things, and it sort of qualifies as a Zelda game, or is it going to be more, thorough? Nobody knows, but personally, I don't want a mobile Zelda game. Zelda is the kind of franchise that, with the Switch, you can take it portably, yes, but the Switch is more of a gaming console than this. It's not supposed to be this is not supposed to be a gaming platform. It is supposed to be mainly a social media entertainment and a social media communication and entertainment platform, more than a gaming platform. It can play games, yeah, but the main and sole purpose of it is not a gaming platform. The Switch is like the exact opposite. It's not really supposed to be communication, entertainment, and social media. It's mainly supposed to be a gaming platform. And while gaming can come under entertainment, I mean entertainment as in YouTube videos, movies, that kind of thing. So personally, I hope we don't see a Zelda game on the Switch, just because I feel like it would kind of take away from the magic of the franchise, and if they ported anything to mobile, it would be kind of watered down. It wouldn't be as, good as a regular Zelda game is. It won't be as good as Breath of the Wild, for sure. Any mobile game cannot compare to Breath of the Wild. But I feel like it's not even gonna be as good as I'm trying to think of my least favorite Zelda game. I don't know. Yeah, the Minish Cap. But other than the speculated Zelda game, there is also another thing from the Big N. Tomorrow, as of the day I speak, which is Tuesday, so on Wednesday, there is supposed to be a ARMS Direct, specifically for ARMS, and now we know. It was just confirmed today that ARMS, is going to have a Direct tomorrow, and that actually explains the thing we saw a week or two ago, where there was a slot that opened up on the Japanese Nintendo Direct website. There was a slot that opened up, so that finally explains what that slot is going to be taken up by now, is the ARMS Direct tomorrow. And the thing is airing tomorrow, the Direct is airing tomorrow, so I will be talking about it on this video. In fact, let's switch to it now. Hate myself for doing that. Alright guys, so real quick, I switched to this. It is now 8 o'clock on Wednesday, so the Switch, or the ARMS Direct ended an hour and a half ago. I sound really congested because I am, but yeah, it ended an hour and a half ago, and we got a lot of new stuff. We got a look into the menu, which is cool. We got a look into a couple of different modes. But let's start with the main things. We got 2 new fighters. We got Kid Cobra is one of them, and then the other one was that robot thing, which I will check that name too because I forget. Hold on, be right back. We also got another fighter, Bite and Bark. It's like a tag team combo, like Rosalina and Luma in Smash Bros. Basically, like, Bark has its own mind. It's like a robot dog, and then Bite is like a robot cop. I didn't explain King Cobra. I think this guy honestly has one of the funniest, like, backstories I've seen. He's Kid Cobra. Sorry, he is a professional skater, and he has, you know, toned up all of his muscles to be like a snake from snakeboarding. And the reason he's joining the ARMS tournament, I think this is actually really funny and really meta, because they were doing a live stream. It's basically he's trying to generate hype, and he's trying to generate more views for his radical live streams. And I thought that was hilarious that, first of all, A, he live streams himself snakeboarding, and B, that they would mention live streams in a game. Like, it's just goofy, and I find it funny. And Bite and Bark are a robot dog cop thing. So it's like RoboCop with Robo K9. And now the final fighter of the original 10 roster has been announced, Twintel. This is probably the stupidest one I've seen, but it's also the goofiest one. Twintel is like a regular human actress kind of thing, and the entire fight she just has this pose. Her hair are her arms. It's so stupid, but it's so funny. And that's all the fighters, but we also got more. We got a look at the menu of ARMS. It's actually decently simple, but we also got a look at the different modes. There's like a versus mode, which is, you know, just like, I think that's like for one player. It's just like training mode kind of thing. And then there's like this thing where you can do like local stuff. I think my favorite part is you can connect 10 switches. Like normally it said for local multiplayer you can only connect 8. Well, with this one mode, I forget what it's called, but you can connect 10 switches, and each switch is allowed one player split screen. So per switch, 2 players are allowed, which means 20 players can play in the same lobby, which is really cool. 20 players, that's actually really good, that 20 players can play together with each other. So I think that's pretty cool, and honestly, it's really cool. I thought it was really cool like, you know, having each switch have multiple players. That thing, like, I had hypothetically, I know this is never gonna happen, but if Smash Bros. For Switch comes out, I kind of want to see that evolved more. If 8 switches can connect to each other via local, each switch can support 4 controllers, and each I think, like, never mind. But you can't do that. But if they could, it could be like you have 4 people, each person, or 8 people, each person has their own, like, sideways Joy-Con, and there's 8 switches. So each switch, oops, sorry, I kicked my tripod. Each switch has 8 people holding 8 Joy-Cons, so that's 8 times 8, 64 people playing Smash Bros. For Switch. I know it's never gonna happen, but I just think that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's cool that you can have 2 players per Switch and have a 10 Switch, 20 player lobby. So that's pretty cool. And obviously there's ranked mode, which is pretty much just like Splatoon, except I'm assuming it's more like one-on-one. It's not like team-based. So you go into a ranked match, and while it's searching for an opponent, you can do any one of the other things. When you find an opponent, it'll fight them. And basically, you punch them out. Whoever wins, their rank increases. Whoever loses, their rank decreases. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. It's ranked matches, so. Now, here's something that I think a lot of Switch owners will like. ARMS is going with the exact same thing that Splatoon and Splatoon 2 did. ARMS is hosting the Global Test Punch. So it's not a Global Test Fire, it's a Global Test Punch this time, instead of Splatoon and Splatoon 2's Global Test Fire. but the dates are, hold on, let me get back to you on that for 1 second. Let me just check the dates. The ARMS Global Test Fire is available on May 26th, May 27th, May 28th, June 2nd, June 3rd, and June 4th. However, May 26th and June 2nd are available in North America only, so Europe and Japan, tough luck, guys. I guess the ARMS development team just likes us up here in the Americas more. Haha, suck it. No, whatever. So, I think not this weekend, but the weekend after this weekend, and the weekend after that is the ARMS Global Test Punch. And there's also, it's available on the Nintendo eShop, so you can get more info on Nintendo.com if you want more info. A single player mode that I forgot to mention was the Grand Prix. So you play 10 matches, and if you win all of them, you win the Grand Prix. It's like a single player mode, basically. And that pretty much wraps it up for ARMS, guys, so let's switch back to the present. So you guys saw that footage, well, not the footage, but like I told you guys everything about that ARMS Direct. There's also a new trailer for Splatoon 2 that came out on Wednesday, because I'm uploading this on the weekend. There is a new trailer that came out for Splatoon 2 on Wednesday, so you can go check that out if you want. Again, it's Tuesday, so I don't know what that's going to have in it. So, in fact, let's switch to what my thoughts and stuff are on that. Myself for doing it again. At the end, we got a trailer for Splatoon 2, and it showed off a little bit of the story mode. So apparently the Octarians are coming back, and Callie and Marina, their thing still has not been revealed yet. Even through Squid Sister Stories, it hasn't really been fully fleshed out. You don't know everything yet. We don't know everything yet even through Squid Sister Stories. And also, what else? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much that. It's story mode. There's a story mode. Yay, have fun, kids. So that's pretty much what was in the Splatoon 2 trailer. Alright, guys, that about does it for my time in the past. Let's switch back to the present. And the final thing of the day is not Nintendo, but is in fact Sega. Sonic Forces with a little apostrophe to show possession. Sonic Forces' third character has been revealed. The third character is you. Let me explain. Just today, Sega has posted a video highlighting the custom character. This character can be a multitude of different animals. Off the top of my head, rabbit, cat, dog, and hedgehog that I can remember, but there are more. And you can customize the look, and you can customize certain powers that it has with gloves, the footwear, the body, skin color, everything. And all of these can actually change how the character plays because of, like, I think they call them like whispers or something, but they're like pretty much they're the color powers, they're the wisp powers, but like more, I don't know, more focused than the wisp powers were. In Sonic Colors, the wisps were just kind of like a gimmick add-on that you could use, but you didn't have to. So this one is more central to the character's playstyle. Along with that, each and every custom character will be getting a grappling hook, and appearing in the story, and will play a central part in the story. So I kind of don't expect to be able to name your own character, because they can't program for that. Nor do I expect any voice acting for the custom character, as they can't do that either. Although maybe they could do it for how they did it in Fire Emblem, where your character talks, but you can still customize what your character looks like, but he always talks, and you can change like the different voice is, like, more feminine, more masculine, deeper, lighter, all that kind of stuff. Maybe you can customize that. Who knows? All we've really gotten are a couple of screenshots and a little bit of footage. And finally, 2 more things regarding a very blocky, fun adventure, Minecraft. It's now on the Nintendo Switch, so Minecraft Nintendo Switch Edition is out, and it has a version of online play that, it's great. I don't know what else to say. I don't own a Switch, I've never played it, but from what I've seen with the live streams, it is relatively fast, and connectivity is really good, so hopefully they can keep that up. But Minecraft is now out on the Switch, so you guys can go buy it and play it if you have a Switch and want to take Minecraft on the go, like console edition Minecraft on the go. But there's actually some controversy surrounding the new Minecraft Switch edition regarding its docked mode resolution. In handheld mode, pretty much all games run at 720p, which is what the little digital LCD screen puts out. It has a max resolution of 720p. However, when you put it in dock mode, the Switch overclocks and usually runs, like Zelda runs at 900p, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe runs at 1080p 60. So, it upgrades the resolution normally, but Minecraft on both docked and portable mode are both running at 720p, and originally that led to some confusion and controversy and, how do I put this? Actually, confusion and controversy sums it up pretty well, as to how good the Switch actually is, performance-wise. If it can't run a simple game like Minecraft at solid like 1080 on docked mode. But fear not, because Microsoft and Mojang, well, Microsoft owns Mojang, but a Microsoft sales representative actually spoke to, I forget who, but one of the news outlets, and he said that it's not an issue with the Switch's hardware. He said himself that the Switch's hardware is entirely capable. It's just that Mojang and Microsoft are having an issue in their coding, where when they try to code for the dock mode and portable mode switching, it's not, the game locks up and it bricks itself, basically. So the only reason they're keeping it at a solid 720 right now is because it's the game itself has an issue when you take it out and put it back in docked mode. So instead of releasing it with that proper coding, they released it with the 720 locked. But I don't know if he said this, but I hope that they do release a software update for the game that allows it to run at 1080p 60 on the Switch dock mode, because I'll bet you that the Switch, like, even though the Switch is like almost as powerful as the Xbox One and not exactly that much, I'll bet you that the Switch can definitely output a low poly, low res game like Minecraft at 1080p 60. Granted, it's big, but I feel like I really have a feeling that it's going to be able to run something as simple as Minecraft on the Switch, like at 1080p 60. So I don't think there's any room to worry about that, but who knows, we'll see. Hopefully they release a software update that'll patch that. So that about does it for this gaming news video. If you guys like this video, please sure to leave a like down below. Comment below how hype you are for the next gaming news video, and how hype you are for all the stuff that I talked about in this video. Subscribe to get alerts when new videos come out, and hit that bell to get notifications. Subscribing will just put me in your subscription feed, and share with friends from Outback YouTubers such as myself. So guys, in short, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I am the Power Pumpkin Gamer. My lights are out.